Hello and good morning everyone. I thought it would be fun to switch up the video idea today and swap out the amount of hours I spend on my phone with something I have been needing to do, and that is gardening. Now let me tell you why I need to garden a lot. It's because last year we bought a house that has no yard, and our goal this year is to completely finish our yard from like dirt to like full-on enjoyable backyard where you can go out and lay on the grass and pick your vegetables and fruits and flowers and all that. So as you can imagine, that's gonna be a lot of work. And we have started this year, but since it is spring, we really need to kick it up a notch and start getting a lot done before the heat of the summer. So I was like, oh man, how am I gonna do this? And then I was like, man, I think I spend a lot of time on my phone, so maybe if I reallocate that time from being on my electronics to touching grass, maybe we can get some work done. Also, I've been really into gardening recently because this year I started taking a master gardener's course with my mom, and that's just been so much fun. So you'll see Katie in this video with me because we're gonna be spending the day together and growing our green thumbs. So I'm a little nervous about this. Let's take a look and see how many hours I spend a day on my phone. Okay, so if you've never checked this before, you can easily go into settings and then you click screen time. And okay, this is where it shows you all the tea. It gives you all the breakdown. So I'm gonna see everything. So it's currently a Tuesday. I can't believe I've already spent an hour on my phone, but that's because I was getting ready for the day. Yesterday, I spent almost 7 hours, and the day before that, about the same. So I think we're averaging about 6.5 to 7 hours of daily screen time. And it even breaks it down for you to see like what you're spending the most time on. So apparently I've spent 3.5 hours on YouTube. Okay. Let me explain myself. I'm not just sitting down watching YouTube for that long. I listen to YouTube videos and podcasts on YouTube while I'm getting ready for the day, while I'm cleaning the house, while I'm making food, while I'm eating lunch, while I'm like making thumbnails, like editing stuff. So I say it's productive watching, okay? I listen a lot of the times. There are some times where I just straight up watch YouTube, but not for 3.5 hours. And then Instagram is second with almost an hour. I can't really make excuses for that one. Spotify is next. I like to listen to music, okay? Amazon shopping, photos, Safari, and messages. Okay, so it looks like the day before it was same thing. YouTube, TikTok was next. I did get addicted to the doom scrolling. Yep, I fell into that trap. Instagram, Safari, notes. I actually do spend a lot of time in my notes apps. My notes, there's so many of them. I probably have hundreds of notes about random things. Messages and Google. So it looks like we're practically spending the whole day outside and gardening, which I'm not too mad about because it feels so nice outside and it'll be a good change of scenery. It'll probably be great for my soul. So we are starting the day off at 10 a.m. So hour number 1 starts now. Let's head into the truck and go pick up mom. We're with Katie Poo now. Literally, we call each other that every morning. Hey, Audrey Poo. Hey, Katie Poo.
I start calling you that because you always do it to me. So I was like, I'll do it back to you.
It's true. We have that tradition. So where are we going to first, Mother?
We are going to the lumber yard.
Woo!
I think we're gonna go to like Home Depot. We're not gonna go to
Home Depot or Lowe's.
I think Home Depot is a little bit easier for me to drive this trailer into.
So yeah, we're hauling a gargantuan trailer behind us because the first thing we're going to do for gardening is we're gonna build me some raised beds.
Yeah.
Because I do want to have like 8 raised beds in my yard for gardening, and recently we did like a service project where we built raised beds, so now we're feeling so confident.
We think we got this.
We think we got this.
We're master builders now. We could construct a playhouse if we wanted to.
Of course.
Probably not.
So us two ladies are gonna walk into the Home Depot and find some boards and
stare at lumber.
Smell the wood.
Clueless and wait until the workers come and help us.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna see how much hours mom spends on her phone because that's how many hours she has to spend with me today. Okay, so I have her phone pulled up. You're just as bad as me. 6 hours and 40 minutes. That's like exactly what mine was.
Okay, in all fairness, most of it is that I'm listening to
That's what I
something,
said.
and I'm doing works and chores like around the house or even in town. I'll listen as I drive.
That's what I said too.
Wherever I'm at, I'm always listening to stuff, just noise. And then at nighttime, I play this dumb little game called Block Us. Like,
wait, like the board game?
TV.
Block Us, the board game? On your phone?
Is it Block? It's something Block Us. Some block game on the phone. It's just like, because I have to stay busy. I feel like I always.
You do something with your hands
yeah,
or
I'm
listening to
a
something.
multitasker. I can't just do one thing at a time. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, and I hate silence. Like in the house, I will always be singing to myself or listening to something. I don't know why. Let us know if you're the same way. Let us know how many hours do you spend on your phone in a day. Okay, let's go to the Home Depot. We've arrived. Mom's got the cart, and we are obviously in the lumber section. Whenever Mom and I go shopping, we always try to smell candles, and I feel like the candle of Home Depot is the wood, so we gotta do a smell test.
You're gonna smell the fur.
Doesn't smell that strong.
No, we're looking for cedar, and that one will smell good.
We
It
probably
just
look
smells like
so
wood.
weird, all like the manly man in here, and we're just over here smelling.
Here.
Oh my
Here's
gosh,
some
wait,
cedar,
this is the
cedar
one.
rough posts.
Oh, it smells like pepper,
So
like
you don't want
spicy.
something like that.
I just
That one does smell like pepper.
Yeah, we're trying to, I think we've decided we're gonna do 4 by 8, but 3 tall, and then with like a fancy, like finished edge look.
And a little board on top so that it's so that
Yeah, a
it
little
has a nice little
finished.
so then you can kind of sit on it as you work maybe. Like
Yeah.
you can be a little pokey.
So Mom said like with a finished top so that we can like maybe sit on it and it looks nice and finished and oh no. We're not pros. Okay, we're discovering how expensive this project is going to be. The reason why we wanted to make our own was because we thought it was going to be less expensive than just buying pre-made ones. Because why else would you make your own? And if it would be cheaper to buy the ones that are already made, like it just makes sense. Like let me show you. For one board. Are you kidding me? And there's not even that many selections of like cedar.
And we went to the other aisle where they have rough cut cedar for like rails.
It's like
stuff.
$35.
It's still expensive.
Per singular board. We're gonna need a lot of boards.
Now we're trying to decide, do we want to build raised garden beds
Or should we just buy it?
Buy something else that's like just done.
Yeah,
Because
this is not a problem I thought we were gonna be running into today. I didn't think it was gonna be this expensive for our DIY project. So Mom's Googling pre-made, also if they have boards at Lowe's or other places.
Lowe's does not look too much better.
Made it to Lowe's, shop number 2. I'm in charge of looking this way. Mom is looking that way for cedar. Come on. We're trying to use the app to help us find it. Let's see if the price is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? When they say redwood, are they talking about the California giant
I
redwood?
think so. Poor trees.
No wonder why it's $50. That's a giant.
Yeah.
Why are we chopping them baddies down?
That's redwood.
Also, hour number 2, it's 11 now. I have a feeling we might be stuck on this project for a while. I don't think we'll be bored within the 6 to 7 hours of gardening today. We've got a lot to do. I think we found wood. It's not cedar, but it is Douglas fir, and it's long and tall, but we need 48. This is only 8. This is such a project. This is not what I pictured it to be.
I did not picture it to be this either, and they don't have them in stock, so
We're literally buying out the store. It's also like 12 now. We spent 2 hours on this.
spent so much
We haven't
time
even
on this.
started building.
time to go to lunch.
It's time to get a lunch. We need a break.
So hard.
We're hangry now.
This wood is so
It is
heavy.
so heavy. We might have to build them on site. We might not be able to build them today.
I don't know if we will.
It'd be so heavy to carry.
I don't know.
My yard's not leveled yet.
We could probably build singular, but we're gonna need help hauling them
Yeah.
to the site and then assembling them.
All right, guys, we did it. We bought the wood. Yeah, they didn't have the rest in stock, so we're gonna have to make some more trips back. But we got enough for one. We got one.
One complete.
One
double stack.
complete, except without the trim.
That That's true. Okay, not complete. One double
Almost
stuck bit.
complete. We got some nails, and now we're going put it in our trailer. What a process. My brain is already mush. We haven't even like really started doing anything. We've just been buying stuff. I really hope this is worth it because this is not the most cheap hobby, guys. This is pretty expensive and heavy. This is a workout. Just trying to hold these wooden boards. Get it, Katie Poops. We just got home and Mom had a package on her porch of a tree. What kind of tree did you buy?
So this is the nectarine is what this one is.
Oh, look at the baby nectarine. Cute. Time for the fun part about gardening. Shopping! So Mama and I are at our first nursery and we had to take a look at the little flowers. I like the romantic flowers. That's my type. For example, this, like the big flowery ones. This is dianthus.
No, that one's the begonia.
Begonia. I also like dianthus though.
Those are tiny.
But yeah, I like anything like this, my favorite.
I call her like romantic flowers because she loves like peonies and all the
The big
fluffy,
showy ones.
Yeah, that are just.
And there's so many of them in here. It is so beautiful. And Mom said a lot of these are like shade
I think
tolerant.
these ones you can, go into some more shade. They don't need as much sun as some of the other ones. So.
Which will be perfect because there are some parts of my yard that are shaded and I have absolutely no idea what to put in there, but cute. This is not why we're here though. We're here for trees, not flowers.
Yeah, we're gonna look at them.
We're gonna go look at them. So we may have already gotten accidentally poked by this. I was looking at these and was not watching where my fingers went and it went straight for that.
This is a temptation. I just don't know where I'd put it.
It's cute for like a hanging basket. It looks like peas.
It's a string of pearls plant. It's really pretty.
It's cute. I was also looking at this cactus. It looks like a heart. And then this one looks like spiders have been all over it. So many fun things.
I feel like Jordan would like this.
Yes, it's very cute. Okay, we're on Center Street and Mom and I love these flower trees. They're so pretty. They're everywhere. Yes, you should take a picture. Mom has a little app that identifies plants for us. So when we see a pretty one, she takes it and then we can go buy it. But literally when I was like planning out my yard, because I made like a little sketch of what my yard looks like, where I want plants to go and what kind of
Japanese cherries.
I was gonna say it looks like Japanese cherry blossom. I didn't know we can grow that here.
That's what it says it is.
So I want a lot of like colorful trees in my yard. This is right up my alley. It's so pretty. So the top of my priority list right now is to find a peach tree, but specifically Suncrest peach. We've been to a few nurseries and I haven't seen that specific type. Like right now we're looking and there's a bunch of other types of peaches here, and yeah, I don't know why I can't find that one. So thinking we might have to order that one online, sadly, but I think that'd be my last fruit tree because I already got a plum and I'm getting an apple in 2 days. So I might look for some ornamental trees. Mom bought her tree and herbs, and while she was checking out, I was like, it doesn't hurt to like go look at the trees back here. I think I might have found my curbside tree, which is perfect. I need 5 of these bad boys.
Hopefully we can fit them in your truck.
Rip my bank account is all I'm saying. But yeah, we've got to get 5 tall trees. Last nursery of the day. Yes, we have a lot of nurseries where we live, and I have been eyeing these yellow plants for a while now. I've seen them around town and they're just so beautiful and vibrant. I just think they would look so good. So might check these out. Another pop of color. I'm gonna have the most colorful yard ever.
It's all flowers.
Is it?
Leaves.
Oh wow, it's very soft.
Bee pollinator. Hello.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Winner chicken dinner. We're home now. It's 1:08 p.m., which means we spent 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 3 hours.
Staring at lumber.
So we're eating lunch because we are hangry ladies, and I was like, I hope that was worth it. So I took a little look-see at Mom's gardening catalog. This is what they're selling. their raised beds for. So ours would be this one. So this is like $315 for just the raised bed. So I think we are saving 50% by making it ourselves. This is cedar, and everyone online says cedar is so cheap. I don't know where they're buying their cedar wood because our cedar is really expensive. So that is that. I think we're gonna take a little break-see from raised beds because they're very annoying us right now, very much. And I think we will move on to our next thing after we get some nutrients back into our soul. Would you believe we only have literally half an hour left of this challenge? It is 4:37 right now. We started this challenge at 10, so that's about 7 hours, I think, right, of gardening. That has flown by. So we're actually getting to the gardening part. The first half was gardening shopping, and there's still a lot more shopping to do, but I still wanted to plant today. So in one of my gardening classes, we actually were given trays, seedling mix, and we got to choose out 2 seeds of our choice. And so I picked out cucumber for pickling specifically because you guys know how much I love pickles. So I got the Boston pickling kind. And then I got the tomato bush glacier. So I'm gonna plant some cucumbers and tomatoes. Another thing they gave me at my gardening class was the pocket gardener, which has been so helpful. You can literally just keep this in your pocket like it says, and it tells you so much about all the little plants, bell peppers, beans, green bean, like when you should plant them, how far, spacing and seeds and all the stuff. I think this is for our area though, so don't go off of this if you don't live in Utah. I don't know if it's specific to the city I'm in, but it's gonna be different for every zone. So let's start planting. This is where I'm gonna get my fingers all messy and green, if you will. Did you guys notice I dressed up as a plant today? My dirt pants and my green top. We have Jake, will you get me some scissors? All right, while I'm waiting for the dirt, I'm gonna write on, thank you, Atlas. I'm gonna write on these little signs to put in my pots so I know what I'm planting. Also, we try to do like Sharpie, but Sharpie wears off over time, and so the best thing is to do a Sharpie China marker. It's kind of like crayon, kind of. It's not liquidous, but it actually works pretty well, so it doesn't like, you know, rub off over time. All right, so let's put some, all right. Time to put some dirt in. I think I maybe cut that too small. Okay, now I got some dirt. Let's do some tomato first. So a seed depth is 1/4 an inch. How do I measure that?
Just measure it 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah, that's 1/4 an inch.
You take an inch and you cut it in half and then cut it in half again. So it's like that far.
I think they said it's about like the depth of the seed. Is there even any tomato seeds in here?
Because tomato seeds are teeny.
Oh, they're baby. Are you kidding? Oh.
It's like the seed in a tomato.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. Okay, so 1/4 of an inch. Is that enough dirt? Should I put some more dirt in?
I'd put it up to top because once you get it wet, it sinks.
That's facts. That's David Pro.
That's life skills right there.
That's just life skills. Okay, got my dirt. Let's make a hole like that.
Yep.
Is that 1/4 of an inch?
Yep.
Should I put like 3 in there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Cover it back over.
Tuck them in for nighttime. Wow. Now I gotta water and make like 10 more of these. So I'm gonna be here for a little bit.
All right, while Audrey plants her tomato seeds, what are you doing?
Plant my 2 trees.
Making a big hole in the backyard.
This is a nectarine, but sadly it came with fruit. I'm probably gonna have to chop it down to here.
What's that little baby nectarines?
Oh, but all of that's coming off because if I chop it down to here,
What?
all that top, everything with nectarines will come off.
Good job. Why did you order the whole tree when you only wanted half?
I know, right? And then that one's a,
So you're putting a tree
apricot
here and an apricot there.
yeah. But this ground is so rocky.
It's gonna be hard to play football with all these trees.
You're probably gonna have to go to park. There's no football here in our yard. Let's be real.
So can we eat them at this stage?
Go for it. I mean, what's stopping you? If you want to, you do you.
Here we go.
I don't think it'll taste great, but. You think right here is pretty good? Line up?
You gotta line it up.
I think they're all weaving inward.
What are you
That's
doing?
right. Right here? About right here?
I guess.
I mean,
Oh, man.
hey, at least this is easier to dig up than that other spot. That other spot was woof.
Let's go back and see what Audrey's doing way over there yonder.
Okay, oh my gosh. We're literally running out of time. So I'm gonna miss my tomatoes. I'll do cucumbers tomorrow. Maybe miss is too light. I think we might have to shower. Showering the tomatoes.
Yeah, like when you want to take a bath, you don't mist.
Yeah, I think that might be a little too light. So I'll shower these, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of what we've been doing with pruning. And then time is up for today. We honestly could keep going, but my brothers have their Taekwondo test today that we want to go watch and support, so we cannot keep gardening past our time, but we would. Okay, now
Are you kidding me? You missed it, me.
No, I showered.
You showered me. Thanks.
Watch this. Watch this.
Alright, Audrey. I'm done.
No more for you. Okay, we're done with that. All right, come over here. I'm gonna show you a little bit about what we've learned in pruning. So this is a dappled willow, and for this one, this is the open vase. So the central leader was chopped off, so now it's all going outward. It's kind of like this, like an octopus. So for this, for trees, you're gonna wanna take, for any open ones, any branches that kind of like go towards the middle, you're gonna wanna chop off because it's just shading the tree and you want it to get as much sunlight as possible, especially with fruit trees. Peach trees, this is important. Every year, you should be cutting, you're pruning your peach tree at least 50% of its new growth. So heavy pruning.
Don't mind me in the background. I got a fly that's like flied up my nose.
Also, any like old branches, like this one just fell off when I touched it, can go.
This is like probably the third or fourth time we
I was
pruned
just saying,
it.
what
This
else you
one is
chopping off
this
of
one
this
is heavy pruning because it grows so much. So this, I'm gonna take this out because it's growing in the middle of the tree. It's going towards the center. So
Not anymore. What about this where they're gonna cross and rub and hit each
yeah,
other?
that's a problem. If they are like rubbing, it needs to go. So I guess we could. Mom, do you want me to chop this?
Do it.
So you
That's
cut
fine.
it here though, right?
Yeah, we should probably cut it here.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna chop this one because it looks dead. So this is a
That way
big
you're gonna
cut.
train it to grow out this way.
Take the
Bring
big
in the
one.
heavy guns.
Bring in the heavy guns. Because rubbing will cause diseases.
Yeah, it makes the tree sick. Don't cut all the way across.
Is that good? I can't see.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. And you know you did a good prune cut when you come back the next year, and where it's right here, like it's open wound, it should look like a donut ring.
Yep.
Okay, and then you can also do some training cuts. So if there was like a branch, let's see.
So like all these little ones here, like that one's growing in. you
Yeah,
take
this
that
one we
off.
chop.
Yeah. So you get the idea.
You get the idea. Any that grow down too, like
Yeah,
this.
if it's growing down towards the ground.
Bye.
And then all the little suckers.
Yeah, but we put like
Those are-
sucker stopper on that.
Yeah.
You can like spray that, or you can chop them if you want. This, if you wanted to grow it in a new direction, you don't have to take it all the way down if you want to keep it. This is easier to show on a peach tree. This is Mom's peach, I think.
Can't cut the peach tree. She's already cut the peach
She
tree.
has cut the peach
We
tree.
cut that one in half too.
So, oh look, it's flowering.
But you're gonna chop, Audrey.
So, I'm just trying
this
to
one's pruned
explain.
pretty good.
This one is, we pruned this one heavy. But say you wanted to keep this branch, but you didn't like the direction it was going, you can look at where the buds are
Oh,
blooming.
you do it on this one right here. This is a long jubby one.
So look at where the the buds are blooming, and if I want it to start going out this way, I'm gonna chop it right here.
'Cause that's,
You can do it.
Okay.
So that becomes the new terminal bud.
Gotcha.
And I'll start going that way. Also, trees are cool because their little buds will change depending on what the tree needs. So it can either come a fruit, a leaf, or a new branch. So
the more you know.
we are gonna head to Taekwondo now. There's so much more work we have, so if you like gardening videos, let us know. Let us know if you want Katie to do a full garden tour.
What did you learn on today's video? Comment down below.
We've been learning so much this year from our gardening class. It's been so helpful. Also, let me know in the comments what other things I should swap my phone hours with. Should I swap it with reading? Should I swap with Taekwondo or other activities? But that's gonna be all for today, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.